Hey, this is Brian with Home Value Leads, and I just wanted to show you really quickly how you could set up a Facebook ad to advertise your Home Value Leads site in less than 10 minutes. So this is my personal site, and this is what we're going to drive traffic to. So we're going to jump over to Facebook, and you get to the ad manager by going to facebook.com/ads/manage. So facebook.com/ads/manage, and you're going to get to this site right here. So you're going to see that I don't currently have any ads running. So I'm going to go ahead and click on create an ad. It's going to ask me for the campaign objective, and the one that we want to use is send people to your website. So we're going to select sellmyhomeinDallas.com. It's going to ask you if you want to add a conversion pixel. We're not going to do that right now. We will get into that later. Click on continue. It's going to ask you to name your campaign, so we're going to name this Home Value Leads. Scroll down. Who do you want your ads to reach? Now you saw on my demo page we're targeting Addison, so I'm going to put in here Addison, Texas. Now we only want to target one single city per ad, no more than that. Now you'll notice that Facebook automatically adds a 25-mile radius to this. We don't want that. We want to target specifically the city, and I'll show you why here in just a bit. So we're going to select that drop down and go to no radius. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to select an age, and I like to target age 30 to 65 plus, men and women. No languages, but we are going to go to more demographics, and the demographic that we want to use here is you're going to scroll down to home and home ownership. Now that'll pop a new window open, first time homebuyer, homeowners, or renters. So obviously we want to target homeowners because we're looking for seller leads, so we're going to target homeowners. Now Facebook automatically updates with each change, and you'll see that for the city of Addison and homeowners we have 34,000 people in that city. That's a good number. We generally want to run between about 10 and 20,000, 10 and 30,000, but as long as you're hyper targeted, then you're good. So only one city per ad, and that's all of the targeting metrics we're going to use. We're going to use the city, one city only, no radius. We're going to use the age, and we're going to use the homeowner targeting. We're going to continue to scroll down, and now it comes to budget. So we want to spend a budget of $10 a day is what we recommend. So that's going to be about $300 a month. We're going to leave it as run the ad set continuously. And what are we going to optimize for? Now, we don't want to optimize for clicks to websites. What we found and tested to be the most effective is to optimize for clicks. Now you're going to see here where pricing, do you want to get more clicks at the best price, or do you want to set the max you want to pay per click? Get more clicks at the best price is your way of telling Facebook, spend your money however you want. We don't like to do that, so we're going to set the max that we want to pay per click. Now the suggested bid here is 22 cents to 58 cents. What we want to do is we want to go over that, and what I like to do is I want to add the two together. So we're going to add those two together, and that's going to give us 80 cents. So you can either add the two together or just double the suggested bid here. So I'm going to go to 80 cents. Ad scheduling we're not going to mess with. Ad set name is generally going to be either the zip codes or the cities that you target with the age range. So I don't really care about the age range here because I use the same thing for everything. So I'm just going to have the ad set name as Addison. How do you want your ads to look? Single image is what we're going to do here. We're going to keep it simple. You'll notice that the default image that loads from the site gives an error message. It does not work on here. So what we want to do is we want to change that out. If you've run ads before, you probably have some photos uploaded, so you could click on Browse Library. The other option you could do is search, and search will open up Upload Images, click Photo here, and it's going to upload. It's going to show down here. We're going to click on Done. Now it does give you the option to add up to 6 images. You do not want to do that. You only want to do a single image. Now the image that works best is a home that is common to the area that you're advertising for. Obviously this isn't for a home. This is kind of an area photo, but you would want to use the photo of a home for best results. Now we need to select a Facebook page that we're going to advertise from. So the reason for this is that in order for your ad to show up on the newsfeed of the desktop or the mobile, it has to be connected to a Facebook page. So that's what we're going to do there. The headline, we want to try and have the city name in here as much as possible. So my default for my city is Dallas. I don't want Dallas, I want Addison. So I'm going to do Addison Home Value Report. Now you see that that doesn't fit. It actually says Home Values Report, so I'm going to take off that S. And now it fits just fine. So you'll see that the preview over here automatically updates each time you make a change. Now this is the exact text that I want you to use for your first ad. This new site can tell you what your Addison home is worth instantly. Look at the caps on instantly. That's how you want it. We've tested a number of ad copies and this one works extremely well. Now your call to action, I've not seen any change in conversion rates on here, and I try and keep my ads looking as less spammy as possible, so I do not like to use the call to action button. Show advanced here. This is going to allow you to put in a newsfeed link description. That's the text that's going to show up down here. So get a free instant home value report on your Addison home in 2 simple steps. Tells them exactly what to expect when they click on the link, and again it personalizes it with the name of the city in there. Conversion tracking pixel we're not going to worry about again. We'll get into that in another video. So you see the preview here, and that's for the desktop newsfeed, mobile newsfeed, right column, and audience network. Right column is useless. Nobody looks at that, nobody clicks on that, just remove it. Audience network is games and apps, so we don't want our ad showing up on Candy Crush or any of those, so we're going to remove that as well. So the only thing that you're going to have on there is mobile newsfeed and desktop newsfeed. And just like that, we are done. We're going to click on place order, and we have set up an ad from scratch in less than 10 minutes. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of information on how to navigate the ads manager in case you need to get back to your ad for any reason. So again, we're back at the ads manager, facebook.com/ads/manage, and you're going to see the campaign name here. That is a link. When you click on that, it opens the campaign and shows you all of the ad sets within that campaign. Addison is the ad set. We're going to click on Addison, and it's going to open up the ad set. It's going to give us statistics here. If we click on this little gear icon, it's going to show us all of our budgeting, all of our target and placing, and our estimated daily reach. If we click on this link down here, which is the ad itself, it's going to open up the ad. And so you'll see that there's the ad exactly like we set it up. So if you have any questions on setting up your ad, please let us know. It's really that simple. This is the exact copy that you should use for your first ad. It works. Trust us. Run it exactly like we did here. Don't overthink this, and just do exactly as we showed you on this video, and you're going to have success with our program. If you have any questions, let us know.